Hi guys, Tungsten here. Looks like we have a new blaster listed by ZWQ. Yes, the same ZWQ that brings you the Fire Red and S200 and the Viper itself. Right, so this blaster is a kind of a bolt action blaster. So it's not a prime action, so later we'll take a good look at it. And the basically the price for this is around, let's just take a look, is around $80 SGD. So what is listed is the China dollars over here. Yeah, so in terms of price, I think this is pretty much a kind of like a quite affordable blaster, and from what I have seen, it's actually pretty have a good modding potential. Right, so over here, let's just take a quick few pictures of it. Okay, you can see that there are quite a few variety of it. There is like a transparent, a orange, and a white version over here. Now I think the price of the $80 SGD does not include the probably does not include the sight and the this tripod over here, if I'm not wrong. So it's basically the blaster itself plus the magazine and the front muzzle construction over there. Right, so I did find a video, so later on we'll go through and take a look at the video itself, and I also link the put a link in the description to the original video, but it is in Mandarin. So if you understand Mandarin, then of course you can go ahead go ahead and watch the original video of what what the blaster is about. But let's go through the listing itself. So over here, okay, pretty much the very basic stuff. You can see that the blaster is most likely it is a two-piece construct, and I will say that most of the parts is most likely not matter, except for the so-called the plunger kind, the tank over here. I think the word escaped me. Please pardon me. Okay, anyway, so the stock itself, over here we can see that this is probably a adjustable, and this piece itself from the video itself, I understand is going to be a rubber material. So let's take a look. Right, so maybe we take a look at the video itself, and then we'll come back and look at the listing more. Alright, so you can see this over here, you can clearly see that there's rails all over, top, down, left and right. Now I say that this blaster has a great modding potential, although now this is bolt action. I'm pretty sure that we can utilize some modding of our own to replace this part with something that we can slide, and then we can make it a pump action over here. And over here, this is the attachment, kind of the bolt action part, so it is at a good position whereby probably you can attach do some metal piece or something like that to become a prime action. I'm pretty sure there will be people that can do it easily. Right, so this is the part whereby you attach the so-called the front muzzle piece. This casing over here, it was said that you can actually attach your scar, and it does have enough space for that. Right, okay, so it's built in, okay, as you can see over here. And the barrel itself, I'm not too sure whether can you see these 4 knobs over here. So it say that it can prevent the things like the dragon darts from falling all the way through. So certain barrel have this problem if you are using the dragon darts. Okay, it's not like it's like the kind of styrofoamy kind of darts, the ultra darts. Yeah, it's something like the ultra darts material, then it actually slide through, but this knobs over here will actually prevent it. Right. By the way, if we take a look at this piece over here, let me just rewind a little bit. Okay, this muzzle piece, right? So you can see that you actually secure, kind of be in position with these two kind of pole over here. Now personally, I probably will just take this away, and then I will just redesign this muzzle piece to be some kind of a 3D piece to cover this, and maybe even design my own front of my own liking. Okay, and yeah, just get rid of this piece. I think it will look great also, and also you don't need to worry about putting the scar, the bar or whatever, right? So I think this is first thing that you can mod this portion as well. Right, so let's move on to the video. Okay, and yeah, right. Yeah, this is to demonstrate. Okay, now over here, this is the trigger portion, so I think that's the safety design over there. Right, so the back material, like I mentioned just now, this is going to be a rubbery material, and this is the knob that actually adjusts the stock. Pretty nice. Right, okay, so I guess some of the posts are metal. Okay, so this is the catch. Okay, I like the fact that it's actually a roller design, so meaning the trigger will have a much better feel. Okay, it's going to be smoother, and you can see that the catch spring is a double catch spring again for consistency. So I think, yeah, so the design has come a long way, and you can see improvement here and there. Now you can see that a lot of all the internals, these are all plastics, right? Plastics. Right, so I am pretty sure because of the price point, this is one way to save the cost, and I'm very sure most likely there will be upgrade parts out, okay, in the future, as we have seen in many cases of this kind of blaster. So they offer a entry level, and then you have upgrade parts to make it kind of like better and better, and support higher spring load, right, which is pretty good, I would say. Right, so this is the design. As you can see nowadays, it is very common to have design whereby we have this rod over here for the so-called the assistant, and we can see that this is a thinner type of design whereby you can shove in your magazine. I'm pretty sure you can shove in your magazine without priming your blaster over there. Okay, and good thing again, we have the roller over here to assist the priming to make it even smoother. Right, so we can see that the design of the blaster is really all the design is coming with all the nice improvement over there. Right, okay, wow, the plunger already is a big, you can see there's really big capacity. Right, so again, this bolt action is actually on both sides, so left-hander, right-hander, not an issue. Now right, so this is more or less the overall kind of design of the blaster. Alright, back to the listing itself. Now, the only thing that I am kind of concerned about is, of course, the magazine itself. Looks like it's going to be a proprietary magazine. This doesn't take in a lot of dust. I'm not too sure is it compatible with the rest of their 震威奇 suite of magazine. Yeah, so interesting. Yeah, so again, another modding potential is probably we can kind of do an adapter for the Tenon as well. Then that will be great. So all in all, this blaster looks pretty promising. Good price point, I would say, and it does have great kind of modding potential, and I'm pretty sure the upgrade parts will come. In terms of performance, I believe it was say that the spring 1.4 spring actually give you in terms of 50 something meter per second, which is about 165 FPS. Now that is really good for a kind of a performance out of the box, right? And like I said, it's a 1.4 spring. I'm sure you go for 1.5, 1.6, 1.8, the performance will increase accordingly. So again, I think this is a blaster that's interesting, with a good kind of modding potential. I'll get rid of this. Okay, design a front for it. Okay, and another front for it. Okay, then again, you can utilize this portion, design something that will give you a prime action that leads to joining to here. It just if you can. Okay, I'm pretty sure there'll be people who can do that. And yeah, so this is looking pretty good. And if you're looking for a budget bolt action blaster, yeah, check it out. It should be available soon. I mean, it's already available at their end. Yeah, so hopefully I can obtain one if possible, and we'll check it out. Yeah.